And to Cook. Nope, it's West keeping. He rolls to the left. Now throws on the run. Lobs it over the top. He's got a man down the sideline. 40, 50-yard line. Now a foot race to the 40, to the 30. And dragged down at the 18-yard line is Thomas Cook Jr. down the left sideline.
Yeah, I tell you what, they did a nice job that time. I think that basically was a design play. That was Mullins that caught that ball and took it down the sideline.
Yep, you're right. See him now 2 instead of 3.
Because they were in doubles, and basically what they were going to do is fake and just throw the little arc route out to Cook, and they bought on it, and he scrambled a little bit. West did, threw it right over the top of the corner, and that was the biggest play of the day.
Boy, Mullins has had a big day.
He's had a big day.
Nice to have him back after he missed last week with a hamstring injury. The Cardinals could get right back into this game with a quick score after coming up big on defense. West ready. Hands to Cook left side. He's got running room to the 10-yard line. Turns the corner, 5-yard line, and down somewhere around the 2 or 3. Tried to stretch the ball out to the pylon. They're going to knock him down here at the 2-yard line.
Well, Cardinal fans, let me report that's our best 2 offensive plays of the day, back-to-back. That time Cook was able to run the outside zone. And, again, he made a nice read. He saw the linebacker was caught inside the tackle. He popped to the outside and takes it down to the 2. So we're in the red zone again, and look for that spinner series. Yep. Whitney comes in, play fullback, and you got Cook and Mask at the wingback position with 2 deep wideouts, Reiser and Garway.
Cook in motion, hand to Whitney, straight ahead, head down, drives to the goal line,
and
he's in. 2 yards out, Cardinals score.
I tell you, he does a nice job running that spinner series. That's his 3rd touchdown out of that. And, boy, that was 2 great plays that time. Puts Jewell back in the ball game again.
9:06 left in the 3rd quarter. The Cardinals on the board with the run from Glendon Whitney. And Whitney on the year now has his 3rd touchdown. The extra point coming from Brandon Womack, who was in there.
What a fine drive that was by the Cardinals that time. They talk about getting off the deck and making something happen. They did a great job there in that particular series.
DJ Balaj is the holder now for the Cardinals. That's been something he has done most of his career. Low snap. DJ spots it, and he's got us through the uprights with a great play by Balaj. Picking up a low snap, Womack is able to drive it through. Cardinals on the board. 9:06 to play 3rd quarter. Truman 17 and the Cardinals 7. Hofer in, he's a slot man on the left side. West to throw, looks over and has his man Mullins at the 5. Right. He's into the end zone. He split the defenders and then shook off a tackler and goes in from 27 yards out, and we are right back in this game.
That's what I'm talking about. And great read, good call by the offensive staff. Mullins basically ran a seam route between the 2 safeties, as you well know, Rick. And West really did a nice job, Cardinal fans, of stepping in the pocket and throwing a strike. And we're back in this ball game.
Anthony Mullins with his 3rd touchdown catch of the year. Nick West now has thrown 9 touchdowns to only 2 interceptions this season. And to tack on the extra point is Womack out of the hold of DJ Balaj. The senior has it down,
right.
And Womack puts us on the board with another point. And this is indeed a new ball game. Cardinals have scored 14 points here in the 3rd quarter, and we're down by 3. And now the Cardinals need to come up with something special. 3rd down and 5. You would think this is 4-down territory for them. West is going to throw. Pressure comes on the outside. He can run if he wants. He throws over, and it's Rebeck. One-handed catch. 15-yard line, 20-yard line, 5-yard line. Shoved out of bounds short of that at the 10, it looks like.
West did a nice
down at the 12 or 13.
I'll tell you what, West did a nice. I tell you what Sammy's teaching him about stepping up in the pocket is really paying off. But Rebeck did a great job, and that was a great catch. We're in the red zone, like I said. We're down on about the 12-yard line. Got to keep our composure here, though. We got to stick this one in for 7.
Rebeck got to the sideline and continued on all the way down to the 5, but they mark him out at the 12. And we did get something special. West step up and Rebeck's one-handed catch on the little floating pass.
You see a big difference in West as far as his composure stepping up in the pocket.
All right, Rebeck and Mullins will be slots on the right side along with Agarawa. 3 seconds to snap the ball. They finally get it off. West quarterback draw. Got some room to run to the 5. He is into the end zone.
Good
touchdown,
call.
Cardinals.
Boy,
and we have taken the lead.
That was one heck of a football call by the offensive staff that time. Again, the quarterback draw, they made the switch, thought we were going to throw the football. They were flying out into the flat, and he did a great job of reading that. Now we go up. And that's what I'm talking about. If you want it, you got to go get it.
23-yard line of Jewell. Black has White to his right. 2 to either side. Waiting for the snap. Now changes something. Doesn't like what he saw.
He sees a blitz coming on the inside.
He's got outside coverage. And he's being chased. Nowhere to go. Messer had him from behind, and the throw is wide and out of bounds.
You know what? Messer was like in a spy technique. You know what that is. He's watching him. He did a nice job of flushing him out here, so it'll be 4th down.
Messer had him from behind and forced the wide throw.
And this will be a 4-down situation.
But 4th and 9 from the 22-yard line. The defensive coordinator is Blake Williams. Mark Wabel is the defensive line coach. Zach Mann, one of the assistants, and Jack Bissonette is a graduate assistant.
This is what I've been talking about all year. Let's go get one. Let's see if we can stop him here on 4th down.
23-yard line, 4th and 9. Here comes the blitz. Pass completed, but to the 19-yard line, well short of a 1st down as Black is hit and still getting up, but no flag.
Thomas Clanton made a terrific play from his safety position. Reiser took on 2 guys on that little basically split-in screen, and Clanton came out of nowhere and put a slobber knocker on him. Now we got to move the ball on the ground, my friend.
So the Cardinals take over on downs with 7:34 to play in the 4th. Clock runs, 2:05, 2:04, back to throw is Black. He's in trouble. He scrambles to the right. Got to get rid of it, throws it up for grabs, and it is it caught or not? Incomplete. Jackson and Reiser arrive at the ball at the same time on the floating duck, and neither can hang on to it as they collide into each other.
Well, that's a good job, though, again. And I tell you what, Doss got held again. You had to see, did you see that?
I was watching the ball, Tim. That's what I do for a living.
Okay.
I watch the ball.
He got held again, but we, again, was able to put a lot of pressure on him, and great job in the secondary once again. So let's don't go brain hit here. We got 3rd and about 20, 2?
3rd and 20. 1:55 to play. Black has them to the line of scrimmage. They go left to right here. From the 40-yard line, he's back to throw. Here comes the pressure, the screen, the pass is short, incomplete, and Truman State has 4th and 20 coming up, and Black is sitting on the seat of his pants at the 22-yard line, a victim of the Cardinal pass rush. Cardinals giving the wide receivers a lot of room. Black is back to throw, has time, throws left side. It is knocked away, incomplete.
Cardinals win a big one. How about that? The Cardinals finally went and got one. How about that?
We have been doing these games.
Come on, man. They finally got somebody that they weren't probably, in a lot of people's eyes, supposed to beat, and they got him. That's a good one. That's a good one. They needed that one.
It has been 9 years that I've been doing Cardinal games, and we have not seen an upset. Well, we have one today.
We've got one today, and let me tell you, we got off the deck. We were 17 down. And, hey, Sammy, great job, baby.
Good job,
we're
Sam
17 down, and we come back and got one off the deck, baby. And that's what I've been waiting for, and I still believe, man. How about that?
Cardinals in victory formation. They snap it, and this one is in the
big
books.
Win, dog. Big win.
Cardinals are celebrating. They're jumping on each other. They got to calm down and do this the right way, but they will celebrate tonight, and they will go shake hands, first of all, with Truman State, and then let the celebration begin. We oftentimes talk, Tim, about we've seen a lot of different things, and now we have seen something truly different. Cardinals come up with an upset win here on the road and 3-0 in the GLVC as we start the Shelter Insurance postgame show.
Well, I started preaching in the first half that somebody's got to step up and make a play. You know what I'm saying? And we did. All across the board, both specialty teams, defensively and offensively, Cardinal fans. The kids played great this second half, and there was a lot of people on that team that stepped up and did a good job. Coaches did a great job of game planning at halftime and making some switches. Time management was good. It was a great football game and a great win for Williamsville College.
Let me go through the scoring summary here first, and then we'll get to these stats and talk more about this game. It was a tale of two halves, definitely, as Truman State took a 17-0 lead to halftime. Devontae Black, a 5-yard touchdown pass to Kurt Lloyd to make it 7-0 with 8 minutes left in the first quarter. Then in the second quarter, Roger Howard, a 29-yard field goal, 10-0. And then in a drive that looked like it might break Jewell's back, the starting quarterback injured. In comes Zach Tobin. He leads them to a touchdown with just 12 seconds left on a 24-yard touchdown pass to Derek Hammond, 17-0 at the end of the first half. But things turned around, led by the Jewell defense against the offense, obviously, of Truman. But the Cardinal offense came alive, too. Two big plays on the first drive of the half, a scramble and a toss over the left sideline to Anthony Mullins, and then a Cook run took them down to the 2-yard line where Glenn Whitney punched it in with 9:06 to play in the third. A 27-yard West Mullins touchdown pass with 2:53 left in the third made it 17-14 Truman. And finally, Nick West scrambles in with 12 minutes and 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter to make it 21-17. Lots of stuff happened after that, but the Cardinal defense, when you come to the bottom line, set the tone. They withstand a fake punt for a first down by Truman, and they hang on, and the Redbirds win it 21-17.
I'll tell you what, Rick, seriously, I'm preaching about, 1 week it's the offense, 1 week it's the defense. Somebody has to go get it. In 8 years, I've never seen us come back off the deck, and there wasn't a phase of the game, including coaching, that wasn't excellent in that second half. Absolutely.
That about says it all, doesn't it?
It really, absolutely well done.
The postgame show is brought to you by Shelter Insurance. Our agent in Liberty is Kimberly Siddons, the Shelter Insurance postgame show. It is the post-game show brought to you by Shelter Insurance and agent Kimberly Siddons. I will finish with this last thought that, there have been a lot of times you and I have walked out of the broadcast booth in the last 8 years saying, well, we played well, we did some good things well, and it's coming, but it's still
second half it did today.
Yeah,
and the first time against a team that's a really good football team.
And my point is we don't have to walk out with that feeling today. We can go ahead and say there wasn't a moral victory. There was an absolute, literal victory today for the Cardinals. Congratulations to Jared Cruzy and his staff. And again, inside the Cardinal playbook will be a lot more fun for you guys come Monday.
It'll be fun Monday, that's for sure. It'll be a fun Monday.
I am Rick Cole for Tim Crone. We thank you for joining us from Kirksville, Missouri today. Again, our final score, the Cardinals down 17-0 at the half, rally to win it 21-17 on the William Jewell College Sports Network. Our broadcast brought to you by Wickland's Car Star of Liberty.